Nobody talks about Lautaro Martínez, but they should. Here is why.
It's Lautaro Martínez!
The guy who just recently won the World Cup, the captain of Inter Milan, scoring over 100 goals in Europe. But for some goddamn reason, when people talk about the best strikers in the world, his name never comes up. People also call him a choker. They also say he's a pretty mid player, and they act like he's just there to finish Messi's chances when he plays for Argentina. His name is Lautaro Martínez, and this is why he deserves a lot more respect than you think.
I want to be honest for a sec. Whenever people bring up world-class strikers, you always hear the same type of names. Haaland, Mbappé, Lewandowski, or even someone like Harry Kane. But Lautaro?
He's almost always left out of those conversations. Sometimes not even on top 10 strikers lists.
Pundits barely mention him. You'd think he doesn't even exist.
In FIFA, man, they disrespect him year after year with those low-ass ratings. Even some Argentina fans question him if he should be starting just cause a few misses in big moments, that's all. And also don't forget, after scoring 100 plus goals for Inter, people still talk about him like he's a one-season wonder.
And this part is even crazier to me.
He's Argentinian, and usually Argentinian talents gets overhyped, right? The media loves an Argentine wonder kid.
So the fact that he's underappreciated in that system makes zero sense to me, like zero.
But lately, he's just become a meme, the sitter misser. But here's the part that nobody wants to talk about. He actually creates just as many chances as he finishes.
But people won't show you that. They won't mention the work he does for others. So what has he done? Well, a lot.
Let's recap what he's done so far, shall we?
He's been at Inter since 2018. Let's start off with that.
He's their definitive captain now. He's already scored over 120 goals for them. He's helped them win the Serie A in 2021, breaking Juventus's 9-year dominance. And yet they say the Bundesliga is the league with the least parity in the world.
Which technically means that there's always one team winning the league every single year. And that's why I think what Inter did to Juventus was an amazing feat to do. With the help of Lukaku, a duo that definitely needs way more love, became one of Europe's top deadliest duos.
Then after that came the Champions League run, a historic run for the ages. He dragged them to the 2023 and the 2025 finals, scoring and assisting in the knockout rounds. And internationally, he's a World Cup winner, a Copa America winner, and a Finalissima winner.
Winning everything you can ever win with your country. The real ones know his worth. And people will kind of still say that since he didn't score in the 2022 World Cup, that really doesn't matter. All I have to say about the matter is that whenever he took some pressure penalties, he was able to deliver. And that's all we cared about at the end of the day.
And so far, he's been crucial in qualifiers and pre-tournament runs for Argentina recently.
So why doesn't he get his flowers?
Part of it is where he plays. Serie A doesn't get the same hype as the Premier League or La Liga, or even the Bundesliga if you really want to be more picky.
He's not a flashy player either. He's a down-to-earth player by the looks of him.
He doesn't have any weird haircuts, no viral TikToks online, no drama of any kind.
Just a dude that loves to grind and scores pretty big goals on the weekends.
And let's be honest, Lautaro's game is hard to market. He doesn't score screamers or do rabonas like these Brazilian players that definitely get more hype. He does the dirty work, the pressing, and the hold-up play.
Things that are sometimes undervalued when it comes to the football of today. He's the type of player that only real fans appreciate.
The ones who watch the entire 90 minutes, not just the highlight reels of every match. And when you play in Messi's shadow for your country,
yeah, good luck getting credit.
But what exactly does he do on the pitch that makes him so different from other strikers? Let's talk about what he does on the pitch. Well, to begin with, he's a complete forward.
Something I kind of mentioned earlier.
The type of player that presses relentlessly. He's always getting the pitch, always moving into the free space. These stats back it up. Lautaro averages over 18 pressures per 90 minutes, nearly a tackle and interception every game, which is absurd for a forward. He averages 3.3 ball recoveries per 90, which means he's winning the ball back consistently, often from deep areas or counters. And despite all that dirty work, he still scored 27 goals in the Serie A this season. That's the league's top scorer for the 2024-2025 season.
If you watch Inter's attack, you can see Lautaro everywhere.
He's dropping into midfield to link up, spinning in behind the line, and drifting wide to create space. If you look at these pics, you can actually see his heat maps in most games. It's right across the midfield and attacking third, not just parked in the box.
He literally covers ground than most midfielders, which is actually crazy given the fact that he's just a forward. He must have high work rates in FIFA, right?
No, he doesn't. But the most important thing actually is his underrated creativity. He plays smart little layoffs and one-touch passes. His chemistry with midfielders is elite. And let's not forget, he scored 20 plus goals a season while doing all of that hard work.
Mbappe should be taking notes, right?
But things are starting to change. He's just had his best season ever, a top scorer in the Serie A, captain of Inter, and being linked to moves across Europe. Clubs are waking up. Fans are waking up.
They are waking up from his underratedness. Even the media has started showing a little bit of love recently. So the question now is, does he need to leave the Serie A to get the respect he deserves? If he moves to the Premier League or La Liga, his numbers and impact will be undeniable.
But maybe he doesn't need to. Maybe he doesn't need to leave the Serie A for people to wake the fuck up.
Because whether you rate him or not, Lautaro Martínez has nothing left to prove. He's world-class, consistent, and a leader. The type of leader you would die on the pitch. The type of leader I would die on the pitch. So yeah, you better start respecting him.
Because if you don't,
you don't want to know what I'd do to you if you didn't.
This is why nobody respects Lautaro Martínez. Now,
if you want to explore what pretty privilege looks like in football, click up above or down below. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, but I really do appreciate you guys. I hope you have a blessed day and continue watching my videos. Have a next one. Peace out.